Ever wondered why life can be so tough? What if the hard truths you're trying to avoid are exactly what you need to transform your life? Life is a journey, sprinkled with moments of joy, pain, triumph, and defeat. However, the real substance of life is found not only in these moments but also in the challenging truths that thread them together. These truths, while hard to swallow, can be the stepping stones to a fulfilling life. Today we're going to delve into 7 hard truths, each a profound lesson that, when embraced, can lead to significant personal growth and transformation. These are lessons that many learn through personal hardships, but we're here to help you understand them without needing to walk down that rocky road. First, we have the inevitable disapproval. There will always be those who disapprove of you, no matter your efforts or intentions. Rather than seeking universal approval, focus on self-approval and disregard the negativity from others. Next, we explore the concept of general indifference. Most people are primarily concerned with their own lives, often paying little attention to others. This realization should liberate you from the fear of judgment and encourage you to live more authentically. Then, we'll discuss the pain of regret. Failing to appreciate and cherish the important people and opportunities in your life can lead to profound regret, especially when those chances are lost forever. Our fourth truth is daily living. Each day offers a new opportunity to live well and make meaningful choices. Fifth, we'll tackle the high cost of ignorance. Lack of knowledge, particularly about oneself and one's potential, can be the most expensive form of ignorance. The sixth truth is emotional deception. Emotions can significantly distort one's perception of reality, often leading to regrettable decisions. Finally, we'll delve into the consequences of mediocre choices. The quality of your life reflects the quality of your choices. Each of these truths emphasizes the power of self-awareness, the importance of discerning emotional responses, and the transformative impact of making conscious quality choices. So buckle up as we dive deep into these hard truths and see how they can transform your life. First hard truth: no matter what you do, there will always be someone who disapproves. Yes, you heard that right. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but the sooner we accept this, the better we can navigate through life. You may strive for perfection, bend over backward to please others, and yet, there will be some who won't be satisfied. It's just the nature of being human. We are all unique, with our own beliefs and perspectives, and thus, universal approval is nothing but a mirage. Now, does this mean that you should stop trying? Absolutely not. The key here is where to direct your efforts. Instead of seeking validation from outside, start looking within. The most fulfilling and enduring approval comes from within you. It's all about being comfortable in your own skin, standing by your actions, and owning your decisions. In the face of disapproval, resilience is your best ally. This resilience stems from self-approval. It is about knowing your worth, even when others fail to see it. It is about upholding your values, even when others question them. It's about standing tall, even when others try to bring you down. Remember, the opinions of others are fleeting. They change like the wind. Today they may disapprove, tomorrow they might applaud. But should your self-worth be subject to such fickleness? Absolutely not. Your worth is not defined by the number of likes, shares, or positive comments you receive. It is defined by how you perceive yourself, by your actions, by your integrity, and by your ability to stay true to yourself. And let's not forget, disapproval often comes from those who don't know you well. They perceive you through the lens of their own biases, their own insecurities. Their disapproval is more about them than it is about you. So, why let it affect you? It's time to shift the focus from external validation to self-approval. It's time to embrace your individuality, with all its flaws and strengths. It's time to stop seeking approval and start living authentically. Remember, the approval that truly matters is your own. Hard truth number 2, most people are too focused on their own lives to pay much attention to you. A rather sobering thought, isn't it? But let's take a closer look at its implications. It's human nature to be self-centered. We are, after all, the protagonists of our own stories. We wake up and go to sleep with our thoughts, our worries, our dreams. We are constantly spinning narratives in our minds about our past, our future, and our place in the world. In this whirlwind of self-reflection and self-interest, there's often little room left for others. This revelation may initially seem disheartening, but in truth, it's incredibly freeing. If most people are too wrapped up in their own lives to pay you any mind, then the fear of judgment that often holds us back is fundamentally misplaced. We worry about what others may think of our actions, our choices, our quirks. But the reality is, they're likely too engrossed in their own narratives to spare us more than a passing thought. So, what does this mean for us? It means we are free to live our lives authentically, without the constant burden of seeking approval or avoiding disapproval. We can pursue our interests, express our true selves, and make choices that align with our values, all without the fear of judgment looming over us. However, it's important to remember that this doesn't mean we should disregard the opinions of others entirely. There are those whose opinions we value, those who genuinely care for us and wish to see us succeed. These are the people who matter, and their thoughts and feelings should be taken into consideration. But for the rest, the indifferent majority, their opinions hold no sway over our lives. In the grand scheme of things, we are but fleeting presences in the lives of most people we encounter. This should not be a source of despair, but rather a liberating realization. It's a call to cast off the chains of perceived judgment and live our lives authentically, on our own terms. So here's the takeaway: live authentically. For those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter. Here's the third hard truth: you'll regret not appreciating the important people and opportunities in your life. Regret is a universal emotion, yet it's one that we often don't fully understand until it's too late. It's like a shadow that follows us, growing darker and larger with every missed opportunity or neglected relationship. The pain of regret is a stark reminder of our humanity, our capacity to feel, and our inherent need for connection and fulfillment. Imagine standing at the crossroads of life with two paths stretching out before you. One is comfortable, familiar, and safe. The other is unknown, challenging, and fraught with risk. The path you choose will shape your future. But what's more important is that you make that choice consciously, fully aware of the potential regret that might accompany it. Regret can be a powerful motivator. It's the sting that pushes us to appreciate the people who make our lives richer, to seize opportunities that might never come again. It's the silent alarm that wakes us up to the reality that life is fleeting, that every moment is precious and cannot be relived. Think about the relationships in your life. The people you love, the people that matter. Are you taking them for granted? Are you showing them how much you appreciate them? Failing to do so can lead to profound regret when those relationships fade or end. The pain of not having expressed your love, your gratitude, can be a heavy burden to carry. And what about opportunities? Those golden moments that present themselves often in the most unexpected times and places. Are you seizing them, or are you letting them pass by unclaimed? Opportunities are like shooting stars. Beautiful, rare, and gone in an instant. Failing to seize them can lead to a lifetime of wondering what could have been. In essence, the pain of regret serves as a reminder to cherish every moment, to seize every opportunity, and to appreciate every person that adds value to our lives. It teaches us that life is fleeting, that everything is temporary, and that we have a limited amount of time to make the most of what we have. Cherish every moment and seize every opportunity. Life is fleeting. Hard truth number 4. You don't live once, you live every day. This is a powerful reminder that life is not a one-off event, but a series of daily experiences that shape who we are. The concept of daily living challenges the idea that we only have one shot at life. Instead, it suggests that each new sunrise brings a fresh start, a new opportunity to live well and make meaningful choices. Each day is a canvas waiting to be painted with our actions, thoughts, and feelings. It's a chance to create a masterpiece and leave our unique mark on the world. This understanding of daily living underlines the importance of embracing each moment as it comes, of being fully present and engaged in our lives. This doesn't mean we should live recklessly, throwing caution to the wind. No, it means making the most of each day by making conscious decisions that align with our values, goals, and dreams. It's about striving for continuous improvement, learning from our past without being chained to it, and planning for our future without being paralyzed by it. Think about it. If we only lived once, our mistakes would be fatal, our regrets eternal. But luckily, we get to live every day. Each morning we can choose to learn from our missteps, to grow, to evolve, and to become better versions of ourselves. And it's not just about personal growth, it's also about the impact we make on others and the world around us. Every day presents opportunities to show kindness, to inspire, to make a difference. Even the smallest actions can have a ripple effect that extends far beyond our immediate surroundings. Remember, life is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's not about reaching the finish line as quickly as possible, but about the journey and the experiences along the way. So, seize the day, cherish every moment, and strive to be the best you can be. Remember that every day is a new beginning, a chance to start afresh, to write a new chapter in your life story. Make every day count. It's a new chance to live well and make meaningful choices. Fifth hard truth: Ignorance, especially about yourself and your potential, is expensive. We all know that knowledge is power, but have you ever stopped to consider the price we pay for ignorance? The cost isn't just monetary, it's opportunities missed, potential unfulfilled, and dreams unattained. However, the most expensive form of ignorance is not knowing oneself. This is the kind of ignorance that hinders personal growth, stifles potential, and fosters unfulfilled lives. Consider this: each of us possesses unique talents, abilities, and potentials. But without self-awareness, we may never discover these treasures within us. We may spend our lives chasing after external validations, not realizing that the keys to our fulfillment lie within us. That's like owning a gold mine and living in poverty because we don't know what's beneath our feet. Ignorance about oneself is like walking through life with a blindfold. We stumble, we fall, we miss the path, and we wonder why life seems so difficult. But once we remove that blindfold of ignorance, once we truly understand who we are and what we're capable of, everything changes. The path becomes clearer, the obstacles less intimidating, and the journey more fulfilling. The good news is that ignorance is not a life sentence. It's a condition that can be remedied with a commitment to personal growth and education. This requires a willingness to explore oneself, to delve into the depths of our being, to question our beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. It demands courage to face our fears, insecurities, and shortcomings, and the resolve to transform them. Remember, the cost of ignorance is high, but the rewards of self-knowledge are priceless. Self-knowledge brings clarity, confidence, and a sense of purpose. It unlocks potentials, opens doors of opportunities, and paves the way for personal and professional success. It empowers us to make conscious, informed decisions, to live authentically, and to create a life that reflects our true selves. Invest in knowing yourself. It's the best investment you'll ever make. Hard truth number 6: emotions can deceive you. Emotions, while a vital part of our human experience, can significantly distort our perception of reality. Like a mirage in a desert, they can make us see things that aren't truly there, pushing us to act on impulses rather than rational thought. This emotional deception can lead us down paths of regret, causing us to make decisions that we may look back on with a heavy heart. But what if we could harness this emotional deception? What if we could learn to question our emotional responses, to scrutinize them under the cold light of rationality and logic? The answer is transformational. It's the difference between a hasty reaction and a thoughtful response. It's the difference between an impulsive decision and a considered choice. The key lies in self-awareness and emotional intelligence. By understanding our emotions and their triggers, we can learn to control them, rather than allowing them to control us. We can learn to pause, to breathe, to question the validity of our emotional responses before they lead us astray. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather understanding them, acknowledging them, and making rational decisions despite them. The journey towards emotional intelligence is a challenging one, but the rewards are immense. It can prevent regrettable decisions, maintain focus on rational, beneficial choices, and ultimately lead to a more fulfilling life. Question your emotions. They are not always the best guide. Final hard truth: your life reflects the quality of your choices. It may sound harsh, but it's a reality that we often overlook. Each choice we make, no matter how insignificant it may seem, leaves a mark, contributing to the overall quality of our lives. Imagine life as a canvas, and every choice as a brushstroke. Mediocre choices? They're like dull, lackluster colors that fade into the background. They don't ruin the painting, but they don't make it shine either. They simply exist, taking up space that could have been filled with vibrant, life-enhancing hues. But why do we settle for mediocrity? Sometimes it's fear, the fear of failure or the unknown. Other times it's complacency, a comfort in the familiar, even if it's not fulfilling. But remember, mediocrity is a choice, not a mandate. Excellence, on the other hand, is like choosing bold, vivid colors. It's about making choices that align with your values, that challenge you, and that bring you closer to your goals. It's not about perfection but progress, not about being the best but being better. The choices you make today paint the picture of your tomorrow. So, ask yourself, what kind of painting do you want to create? A mediocre one that merely exists, or an excellent one that truly lives and breathes? Strive for excellence in every choice you make. Your life's quality depends on it. Embracing these hard truths can significantly transform your life. Let's take a moment to look back on the 7 hard truths we've explored. Each one carries its own weight and significance, but when absorbed collectively, They have the power to reshape our lives dramatically. Firstly, we talked about inevitable disapproval. Remember, it's impossible to please everyone, and that's perfectly fine. The key is to foster self-approval and disengage from the negativity of others. Their opinions, while sometimes loud, are fleeting and inconsequential in your life's grand scheme. Next, we discuss the general indifference. Most people are primarily engrossed in their own lives, often paying little heed to others. This realization isn't a bitter pill to swallow, but a liberating truth that frees you from the shackles of judgment, allowing you to live more authentically. The pain of regret was our third hard truth. It's a stark reminder to appreciate and seize the opportunities and relationships that come your way. Don't let the fleeting nature of life lead to profound regret when those opportunities are lost forever. We then explored the concept of daily living. Life isn't just one long journey. It's a series of daily experiences, each offering a new opportunity to live well and make meaningful choices. So embrace each moment and strive for continuous improvement. The high cost of ignorance was our fifth truth. Remember, the most expensive form of ignorance is not knowing oneself and one's potential. Investing in personal growth and education is the surest way to overcome personal limitations and achieve your goals. Our sixth truth was about emotional deception. Emotions, while powerful, can significantly distort our perception of reality. Learning to control emotional responses and act rationally can prevent regrettable decisions and maintain focus on beneficial choices. Lastly, we delved into the consequences of mediocre choices. The quality of your life mirrors the quality of your choices. Settling for mediocrity in decisions will inevitably lead to a mediocre life. Strive for excellence and make informed, value-driven choices to elevate your life's quality and fulfillment. Remember, it's the hard truths of life that shape us. Embrace them and watch your life transform. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more transformative content. Thanks for watching.